Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. I'm your host, Will Richardson. It's good to see you. We're continuing our series of walks around Warsaw. We're going to be looking at some more fantastic park space, green space that is, stuff that you could just relax in. Isn't that wonderful, that color green? For the next few episodes, we're going to be in Skaryszewski Park. You might term this the Hampstead Heath of Warsaw, I suppose. A beautiful park near the center of the city. There's plenty to do here if you want to just relax. There's plenty of walking paths, paved and unpaved, and there are a host of ponds. Maybe not a host, but the ponds will certainly host you. The Rose Garden is not to be missed in the summertime, and as you watch, you'll see a series of really cool monuments. Most of them have to do with the time of Poland's re-emergence as a nation in 1918, 1919, and that in itself is something to consider while you're walking through the park. I will disclose it's my favorite park in Warsaw and a wonderful place to spend a few hours. There's even a restaurant in the center of the park. So come with us to beautiful Skaryszewski Park. It's just across the river from the center of Warsaw, the absolute center of Warsaw, from Aleja Jerozolimski, that's Jerusalem Avenue, and just across from the National Stadium and the beautiful suburb of Saskakimpa. Poland Daily Travel, I'm Will Richardson. Watch us, we're watching you. Not really, I was just kidding. Hello everybody and welcome to Poland Daily Travel. I'm your host, Will Richardson, and we're in Park Skaryszewski in beautiful downtown Warsaw, just across the river on the east side from the central part of town. And it's really nice today, beautiful spring day, and we're just wandering around and seeing what we find. A lot of monuments, and this is one. You see them as you go around. This one is particularly another war memorial. This is to one of the first battles on August 1st of 1944 in the Warsaw Uprising, where a group of Polish sappers of the Home Army fought with the Germans. So we're going to continue on down the way here and see what else we can find. So I believe there's another one, interesting monument down there. There's supposed to be sculptures of a dancer. There's something to do with a Colonel House, who was a advisor to Woodrow Wilson, because everything to do with Woodrow Wilson is very important in Warsaw and in Poland, because of course Woodrow Wilson supported the recreation of Poland and supported Ignacy Paderewski, the famous concert pianist and the first prime minister of the New Poland, which existed in the interwar period. That's between 1918 and 1939. So for those 21 years, you had Poland again recreated. And the people related to the American government at that time, Wilson and his advisors like Colonel House, are heroes in Poland even to this day. And this park has monuments to both Paderewski. It's actually the park's in his honor, and also this Colonel House, as I was telling you. So we're going to keep going. That's Colonel House with Woodrow Wilson. That's not the guy from television, Dr. House, different guy. Okay, welcome back. We're making our way through the Skaryszewski Park. Behind me is the Cascada. It is a waterfall, obviously, that they've put in. Just another part of the landscaping here, and this is a very popular place if you have a stroller with a kid in it to come and sit, apparently, because I saw a lot of that action going on up there. Over here, though, is one of the series of sculptures. They have a lot of these Art Deco sculptures. This is from the 1920s. It's called Rhythm, or just Rhythm. And as you can see, she's got that rhythm thing going on. Gotta get my legs bent. I suppose that's rhythm, but it looks a little bit like, I don't know, outdoor feng shui or
What's the other thing called where you do those movements? You know what it is. I can't remember right now. At any rate, they say that on the plinth there are some bullet marks. Yes, there are. Yeah, they say there are bullet marks here from the Warsaw uprising. Well, this was placed here in the late 20s. It's been here a long time. This is how the park looked. I don't know about the cascada, but the statues were here, the ponds were here when the fighting took place in the Warsaw uprising. And you can see that it says 1925. H. Kuna, K-U-N-A, is the one who made it. And that's it. See if we can get that. Is it close? What do you think? I feel a bit odd. It doesn't feel very rhythmical to me. But that's the difference between sculpture and life, isn't it? Well, 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 this is exactly what you need. You need information. If you're gonna walk around in a park, you need to find the sign that tells you where all the things are. I'm doing this just like you. I didn't have a big plan when I came here today. Okay, I knew a little bit. I knew it was in Warsaw, this park. I knew all about that. I knew it was in Praga. I knew all of that, and I've been here before, but I didn't have a big plan. So that's why these signs are very important, folks. You're gonna look at this, and it'll give you all the things you need to know. It's got all the statues and all the ponds, everything. We started up here, and we've come around here. The sapper's statue, the cascada, the waterfall, and then we saw the rhythm lady that I did so well because I got rhythm. It's fantastic. And it tells you all the different things. So we're going to continue and see the rest of the things here. There's the dancer sculpture and the woman taking a bath sculpture. That's the one I like the best because it's fantastic and beautiful, by Olga Niewska. Lovely lady. The monument to Colonel House, not Dr. House. The monument to Paderewski. Memorial to the British aviators. We got a lot of action coming up. This is fun. Okay, if you like that kind of thing. But also, it's very important to remember, there are regulations in a park. You can't just come to a park and go crazy, do whatever you want. There are regulations in a park. And here they are, carefully spelled out. Number one, there's 12 of them, so I'll go through them pretty quickly. But number one, you're not allowed, within the territory of the park, it is forbidden to consume alcohol and remain in the area of the park. So if you're going to drink your alcohol, immediately leave. You can probably chug some and then run from the park. But don't stay in the park while you're doing it. You cannot smoke tobacco of any kind, folks. No tobacco of any kind, wacky or otherwise, in the children's playground. I know a lot of you out there want to come here just so you can do that. But you're not allowed to. Litter the area. You shouldn't be smoking in front of kids anyway. Litter the area, again, something you shouldn't be doing. Devastating the green. Well, that's a little upsetting for me because I like to devastate a little of green, particularly when I go gambling in Las Vegas. I like to devastate the green and find, it's my greatest magic trick. I make the money disappear when I'm gambling. Okay, you can't demolish the park's equipment. Okay, so don't destroy the benches, fences, and dustbins, the sculptures, the monuments, the playground equipment, none of that stuff. You're not allowed to destroy it. You can't leave dog excrement anywhere, okay? Some of you didn't know that. Bring it back, don't leave any excrement, okay? Dog or any other kind, okay? Birds exempt, I think. What else? You can't walk your dog without a lead or a muzzle if it's an aggressive dog, and you're not allowed to, this is a little bit disturbing. You can't wash your dog in a basin because I remember the good old days before the government interference occurred when you would think you dreamed all week of going out on the weekend and washing your dog in the park in the basin. It's no longer allowed. You can't make bonfires, which is fair enough. No bonfires because burn down the whole forest wouldn't be any good. It's not a forest, it's a park, but it looks kind of foresty in places. You cannot ride a bicycle in a manner that threatens the safety of other users in the park. And I wish in the previous program segment that lady who almost ran over me with her bike while I had my back to her, which must make exciting viewing, although I haven't seen it yet. I wish she had read that. She probably didn't know. She probably didn't stop. Probably a local didn't stop. And isn't it nice it's in English? It's nice it's in English, so you don't have to learn Polish to understand this. Although some of you might say it's common sense, I'm not sure. And you're not allowed to drive a motor vehicle in the park. Okay, I hope you can live with that if you come here. And then the last one, you're not allowed to conduct any kind of business activity. Don't come to the park. Stay in the office if you want to do business. This is for relaxing. Do not come to the park and expect to conduct business activity, okay? All right? Sorry, I got a little excited about that, but I think it's important. All right, there's your rules. Otherwise, deep breath, relax, enjoy yourself in the park. I need to go sit down because that's a lot of information. I think I need a nap. Okay. Will Richardson in Park Skaryszewski. I'm going to go lie down. See you in the next episode.